Like and subscribe, The Facts Drone.
I just want to always just know, like, I'm still a human. Like, all this has happened since I won the national championship, and I said the other day, I haven't had peace since then. And it sucks, but I still wouldn't change. I wouldn't change anything, and I would still sit here and say, like, I'm unapologetically me. I'm gonna always leave that mark and be who I am and stand on that. And hopefully the little girls that look up to me, and hopefully I give them some type of inspiration that, you know, hopefully it's not this hard and all the things that come at you, but keep being who you are, keep waking up every day, keep being motivated.
Everybody can have their opinion on Angel Reese, but y'all don't know her. Like, y'all don't know Angel Reese. I know Angel Reese. I know the real Angel Reese.
The Sky faced another tough loss, and it feels like they're really struggling. Honestly, it's starting to feel like the Sky are just giving up. I've never seen a team give up as obviously as the Sparks are right now.
I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and, like, not be there for them. So
they've completely checked out, and Derek Amy has looked totally uninterested for the last several games. She even seemed disengaged during the All-Star game. Looking at the standings after today's loss, the Sky are now 11-16. They're only a game and a half ahead of the Atlanta Dream, who are on a 2-game winning streak and are really trying to turn things around. I'm not going to say the Sky will definitely miss the playoffs, but it's definitely a possibility. As for the Mercury, Kat Copper took a break and had a rough shooting night, going just 2 of 11 from the field. She didn't keep firing away, which was a bit surprising. On the other hand, Brittany Griner did her usual thing, and Diana Taurasi shot well too, even though it felt like she could have been even better than her. 2 of 8 performance billings had a solid debut with 13 points, and Sue Sutton played well. Overall, the Mercury had a decent showing. Honestly, they could have won this game by a huge margin, but there were moments when the Sky made it interesting.
I'm going to go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night, my teammates rely on my energy. So being able to continue the energy, even if we're down, even if we're up, that's what I do.
The Sky managed to cut it down to 7 at one point, but then the Mercury bounced back to a 22-point lead, then down to 12 and back to 20 again before the final buzzer. The game was one of those nights when the Mercury just couldn't find their rhythm. Each time the score tightened, they'd say, "Let's concentrate," and then they'd start scoring again on the Sky side. Kennedy Carter looked fit, but had a hard time getting into the flow. Their biggest challenge, 3-point shooting. Just look at the stats 0 for 14 from beyond the arc. This team has a track record of struggling with 3-pointers. It's as if the 3-point line doesn't even exist for them. How is it possible for a team to play an entire game without sinking a single 3-pointer? Rachel Banham faced another rough game, and while Carter has been decent offensively, especially in the paint, Cardoso is beginning to show some promise. She went 6 for 7 from the field, but her rebounding definitely needs work. Angel Reese is a different story, plus-minus stats. Don't tell the whole tale. Sure, she made a key shot laid against the Aces, but overall, she had a tough outing. In the fourth quarter, there was a stretch where she was hitting jumpers. Consistently, she collected 10 offensive rebounds, and regardless of who holds the record, be it Sylvia Fowles or Tina Charles. Angel is on track to break it. With about 35 minutes of play each game, she's bound to grab 6 or 7 defensive boards just by being in the right place.
Market research firm found that the sport with the highest percentage of its fans influenced by sponsorships is the WNBA. That number is more than 81%. The study by SBRnet also found that among major sports, the WNBA has the highest percentage of social media users among its fans, and that social media is where they go to connect with leagues, teams, and players. All of it underscores the tremendous growth potential for the WNBA, and why a player like Angel Reese is perfect for this.
I believe she could average around 14 rebounds a game, which might even be a conservative estimate.
Yeah, work to do. I mean, that's what any team, when you start out your season, and you just want to see how well you can come together, gel together, and find that chemistry. And we're getting there. We're getting better with understanding what our offense is, what our defense is, what the identities are.
Angel Reese's consistency has been a big part of the team's identity. The star rookie and recently named All-Star recorded her 13th straight double-double against the Storm, breaking the previous record set by hometown legend Candace Parker for most consecutive double-doubles in league history.
The Sky find themselves in a tricky position. They have the league's top offensive rebounders, surrounded by players who struggle to score. It's tough to watch. Kennedy Carter is skilled, but it's unrealistic to expect her to shine when the roster is filled with players who can't put points on the board.
I see you put your arm around Kennedy Carter late in the game. I see that leadership. You've done it for years. What is the message you're telling her? Because she was terrific today.
Hey, me and Kennedy, we have a different kind of relationship. We've been through a lot of the same things. A lot of people have misconceptions about us. We understand each other, and that's why I love her. She can get to me, I can get to her. She a dog, too. She came out and did so much for us tonight. This is a team effort, and I'm just so happy for this team.
They swapped out Marina Mary, their best shooter and passer, for someone who can shoot a bit but doesn't pass, like Mayberry did. If the Sky aim to hit 70 points, it's clear that Kennedy needs to score 30, or Angel has to start making jumpers for fans of the Sky. The silver lining is that while this season may be challenging, sometimes going through tough times can lead to future growth. If the team isn't performing well, it gives Angel more space to experiment and develop. Even if it means having some off nights, Angels should be fine with having a rough game occasionally. If it leads to a breakout performance later, if she can shoot around 50% from the field and get her jump shot going, she'll be in a good spot.
Full circle moment. I mean, the next thing for me is just to win and bring another banner here, and that's what's important to me. So if I want to continue to be named with her, I want to also be a winner as well.
I still see Angel Reese as an all-star and one of the top 20 to 25 players in the league. The Sky struggles and the Rookie of the Year race seeming settled might actually benefit Angel. In the long run, she'll have more freedom to try new things and take risks without the pressure of the Rookie of the Year race hanging over her competing against someone like Aaliyah. Boston makes it hard to play without the fear of failure, but now she can have an off night and still focus on finding her rhythm.
Now at FS1, had this to say about Angel Reese this week. Quote, Angel Reese, you can't be the big bad wolf and then kind of cry like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Nobody mourns when the villain catches an L. And Angel Reese, you're self-proclaimed to be the villain. I think that's a bit excessive. Like Emmanuel Acho, got mad respect for him, but we don't have to always agree.
I really liked how she played toward the end of this game, and right now she's undoubtedly the best offensive rebounder in basketball.
I think that when you take into account the fact that this is a young lady, yeah, she did wear the villain role on her sleeve, no doubt about that. She didn't do a lot to help herself when she was winning the NCAA championship last year against Iowa, and she was taunting Caitlin Clark.
Angel Reese becomes fastest player in WNBA history to score 20 double-doubles. Reese is currently averaging 13.6 points and 12.3 rebounds on 39.8% shooting so far this season. Chicago Sky rookie Angel Reese has had quite an impressive WNBA season thus far, filled with breaking records and making headlines. Now she's added another league record to her resume, courtesy of historic double-doubles. Despite a 86-68 loss to the Phoenix Mercury on Sunday, Orgamed 18 Reese, 22, still managed to make WNBA history. As she racked up her fourth straight double-double during the game, Reese officially became the fastest player in league history to score 20 double-doubles, a feat she accomplished in just 27 games. According to Sports Illustrated, Reese is currently averaging 13.6 points and 12.3 rebounds on 39.8% shooting so far this season, per the outlet. Since she was selected by the Chicago Sky at the 2024 WNBA draft in April, the former LSU star has had a record-breaking season to date. The first-year standout became the first rookie in league history to rack up a triple-double. Back in July, it was announced that Reese was the latest WNBA star to join the burgeoning 3-on-3 basketball league. In an official announcement posted to Instagram on July 24th, the Unrivaled Basketball League revealed that Reese has joined the league. "The Barbie is unrivaled," read the caption for Unrivaled and Reese's joint post. 10:30. Reese is now the 10th WNBA player to join the new league, which was created by fellow players Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart. The expanding roster currently includes WNBA players Arike Ogunbowale, Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Plum, Ryan Howard, Kalia Cooper, and Jackie Young, with 20 additional players expected to be added in the coming months.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for daily updates